Now we're going to learn about the 2/4 time signature, and I would hope at this point we really understand that. But if you didn't know about eighth notes, you couldn't do this worksheet. So we're going to do that now. In 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in each measure. That's what the top number indicates, 2 somethings. So in other words, 2 quarter notes. You can draw that like this, 2 quarter notes. Just as a reminder, there are 2 quarter notes in each measure. Over here on the right, this is going to be our key. So we know a half note gets 2 beats, circle with a stem. Quarter note, circle with a stem but filled in, gets 1 beat. And an eighth note, circle with a stem filled in and a flag, gets half a beat. So that's going to be your key. Make sure we refer back to this to answer all the questions below. Clap the rhythm while counting the beats out loud. Let's do that together. Piece of cake. 1 and 2, number 1, and go. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and. Boy, that one's easy. Number 2, write the count below the notes and then clap the rhythm while counting the beats out loud. So we need to do what we did with number 1, but the numbers aren't provided, so you need to write the numbers. First measure, 1 and 2 and. Use your plus symbols. Second measure, 1, 2. Third measure, 1, 2 and. Fourth measure, 1. We're going to leave that blank because we need to know where to start the sound, where to articulate. Next measure, 1 and 2, and the last measure, 1. There you go. Clap and count it with me. Number 2, 1 and 2 and, ready and go. And 1 and 2 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 and. Now in this case, that would be 6 measures without breathing because we don't have a single quarter rest in there. We don't have a single eighth note rest in there. There are no rests indicated. There are no breath marks indicated. So we would have to play that in one breath if we were to perform it. 6 measures in 2/4 time. I think you can do that. That's easy. So 12 beats of sound, basically. If you can hold your breath for 12 beats and control your airstream with fast, cold, focused air, then you should be able to perform that. Number 3, write a 2/4 time signature after the clap sign. It's always after the clap. So we'll put a 2 up top. We'll put our 4 down below, between the first and the third line. I'm going to scroll this up so you can see it a little better. There we go. Then write the count below the notes and then clap the rhythm while counting the beats out loud. Exactly like before. There you go. Let's hear what that sounds like on piano. You're going to clap and count it. I'll count you off. I'll give you 2 measures of 2/4. Usually in a 2/4 time, I will count off with 2. 1 and 2 and, ready and go. And 1 and 2 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 and. Done. Piece of cake. I encourage you to try that at different tempos, also called speeds. Number 4, write a 2/4 time signature after the clap sign. 2, 4, done. Write the count below the notes. Draw the missing bar lines. So, let's find our numbers first. We know there's only 2 beats in each measure. So after the and of beat 2, draw a bar line. 1, we know that we'll get 4 eighth notes, also 2 beats, 2 full beats, so we'll draw a bar line there. 1 and 2, draw your bar line here. 1 and 2, draw your bar line here. 1 and 2 and bar line 1. There you go. And we're going to try clapping and counting that one as well. I'll play it on piano. I'll count you off with 2 measures. 1 and 2 and, ready and go. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and. Another easy one. Put a check there next to number 4. Number 5. Write an account below the notes and add the missing bar lines. Well, we're in 2-4 time once again. So we need to figure out our numbers first. 1 and 2 and bar line. 1 and 2 bar line. 1 and 2 and bar line. 1, 2 bar line. 1, 2 bar line. 1 and 2. And there's a double bar line at the end. Let's hear what this one sounds like. You clap and count along with me. 1 and 2 and slow and go and 1 and 2 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 and that's it for the 2-4 time signature. Give yourself a check there and we are good.